My take on the American elections 2016. Yes! Today I come to you, people of the world who speak English. If you're not from Brazil, or if you're Brazilian and you want to practice some listening, sometimes I record some videos in English to help you practice and for me to speak this lovely language that I love. The topic today is the elections, the American elections 2016. Brazil is not a really good place to be giving speeches or giving any lectures about politics, and I'm certainly not a person to be dwelling on that or sharing my point of view, because I really don't know a lot about American politics or even Brazilian politics. My view today is as an spectator, as a person watching and observing this from a very long distance. So how does a Brazilian like me, Brazilian girl, lady, see this idea of these American elections this year? For me, it's very funny, seriously. It's a funny situation. I really like the parodies and the sketches that they have with Trump and Hillary, Saturday Night Live, Jimmy Fallon. Everybody's really making a spectacle out of this. This is something we don't see in Brazil so much, I guess. Our politics is a little bit different from American politics, and obviously as a person who believes in certain things, as a Brazilian, it's much easier for me to enforce and to support Hillary. I think that Trump has very wicked ideas of how the world works. I think he may have his reasons. I have no idea, no clue how it is to be an American living in the USA today. I know it's a big deal, everything that Americans suffered and everything that has been happening over the years is tough. You are a pole of attraction for a lot of these forces, all these terrorist attacks and all these things that are really bad. Brazil is not a pole of attraction like America is, so I have no idea how people deal with this. But no matter how much they have been suffering and how much things are wicked and strange there, I think Trump is bringing ideas that may generate worse things for the country. I think closing doors and building walls is a very dangerous thing. It's not something that has never been seen before. We have seen ideas like this. I haven't, but history has seen ideas like this in the past, and it ended up in a lot of drama, a lot of death, a lot of suffering, and a lot of learning that made me think we wouldn't have to see this again. And I think the biggest irony, the biggest joke, in a very dangerous meaning of the word joke, is actually the fact that we have seen this before and it's not new. And Trump came back with these ideas of separating people and women's rights as something of the past, and building walls and segregation, treating people who are not American in a very negative way. And I think because of all these reasons, it's very difficult to support Trump. I would really like to hear from people who support him in a calm manner, in a nice way, to see what points of view they see in this candidate. For me, I'm much easier to go with Hillary because of her point of view. She follows a little bit more of Obama's point of view. I really liked some things that he did, also from the Brazilian perspective, opening doors to Cuba and his way of dealing with wars, no matter the fact that America is still at war with a lot of countries. We don't hear a lot about that, but they are still bombing places and things like this. But I agree a lot with what Obama tried to establish. This is just my take on this matter, on this subject. I think it's a serious business anyways, because it's the most important country in the world, like it or not. So please, Americans, take it seriously when you choose your candidates in these elections. and vote well. I hope you vote right. We here in Brazil are waiting to see what's going to happen, and we keep watching the parodies and the sketches and laughing at the funny things and worrying about the worrying things. So I hope you like it. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I always bring these in English videos to change things a little bit. See you later and bye!